Hello, math champions. I'm going to give you a situation today. Okay. A man has three sons. Okay. He has three sons, and let's name them very simple names: Sam, uh, Raj, and Ved. Okay. So, this man has accumulated a wealth of, say, 1 million. Okay, 1 million he has accumulated. Now, he wants to distribute this wealth to his sons, not equally, but in a different ratio. Okay. He wants to, so what he is doing, what he says to his lawyer is that Sam is the first son, Raj is second son, third son. So I'm going to distribute my wealth to my first son, to second son, and third son in the ratio of 5:6:9. He has a certain reasons for why he is doing it. He is not doing it equally. Okay. So now we have to find out how much actual wealth the Sam will get, how much actual Raj or Ved will get. Okay. So this is what we have to find out. This is called distribution in ratio. As I told you, what happens, like in fractions, we have only two things, right? Like for example, if I have like this and only this part is shaded, it means there is only one shaded part or unshaded part. There's nothing called a third thing. But ratios help us to deal with more than one distribution when we want to do more than two people, more than two different groups. If we want to distribute, we are going to use ratios. Okay, let's go ahead and find out how much Sam is going to get. For this, first you have to understand what is happening. So this man has made 5 parts for Sam and 6 parts for Raj and 9 parts for Ved, right? That means out of his total wealth, the total parts that he has made will be what? Total parts, if you see, it will be 5 plus 6 plus 9, right? That comes to 20 parts. That means whatever wealth he has got, first he has made 20 parts and he has given 5 parts to Sam, 6 parts to Raj, and 9 parts to Ved. So then how much will they get? Will Sam get? Means 5 parts out of the 20 parts. That's what Sam is going to get. But what is the actual wealth? That means 5/20th of this 1 million. This is what Sam is going to get, right? And how do you write this 5/20th of 1 million? It's a multiplication. We know that, right? So when we do this, what happens? We know that every part is going to be how much? 50,000, right? Right. Yeah. 50,000 it's going to be. Right. 50,000 is going to be there. Every part. Correct. In this itself, you can find out this way also, or you can just say if 1 million is made into 20 parts, then each part will be 50,000. But then Sam is going to get 5 such parts. That means he is going to get 250,000 he is going to get when we multiply the 5 and the 50,000. Then Raj, you can directly also say that, okay, one part is, however, we know it is 50,000. So 6 times 50,000 is going to be there. And that means he is going to get 300,000 he is going to get. And Ved, how much is going to get? He is going to get 9 times the each part, right? 9 times each part. You can write like this also, or you can write 9/20th of 1 million. You can write this way also. Both the ways are going to be same, because whenever you divide this 1 million with this 20, you're going to get 50,000. It's the same thing, right? And he is going to get 450,000 of rupees or dollars, whatever he's going to get. Now, if you see the how are you going to verify is if you add all of these things, okay, the actual amounts, it should come up to the add up to the actual wealth that this man had, right? 250,000 plus 450,000 gives you 600, 700,000, and 700 plus 300 is a 1,000, like 1,000, which is nothing but a 1,000, like 1,000,000, like which is like 1 million. So we can see that it is properly distributed like this, right? This is how distribution happens in these ratios. Now we can have we can have different problems based on this, like this also. Like for example, let's say a florist, florist has a number of flowers, the like lotuses, sunflowers and carnations, which you can actually count, right? Not the small flowers, bigger flowers. And let's say he has this sunflowers, lotus, and carnations. And this is in the ratios of, say, let's say 2 is to 3 is to 5, something like that. Okay. Let's say this is so much. And he is able to count only that the the total number of actual number is, like say, uh, 20. Okay, 20. Let me keep it very simple. So actual number of flowers of sunflower is 20. Then now, can you find out how much will be the lotus and carnation? You can find out how, because this 2 times what will give me 20, 10, right? So lotus is going to be same times 10, which is going to be 30, which is, this also is going to be 10, and that means 50. That is when, that only then this ratio will be maintained. You have to understand that also. Or let's say, instead of saying the total, the sunflowers is so much, let's say he knows that the total flowers are in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 5, and the total flowers he has is 100. Okay. No, no, let's say 200. Okay. Let's say total flowers he has is 200. Then actually how much lotus is there? Only that he wants to know. Now, what can he do? He knows that lotus is 3 part out of this 2 plus 3 plus 5. Of this 200, the total flowers is 200. That means the total parts is 10, and in that 3 parts is lotus. Of what? The total flowers is 200. So what is it going to be? It is going to be 60. So 60 lotuses are there. So this way also you can find easily, if they're not asking all the numbers of carnations, also flowers, sunflowers also. You just, whatever you need, you can take out that one and do. So what is this basically? As we had explained already in what is a ratio, what is a fraction kind of a video, we had said that in ratio, the total is not given. When we add all these things, then only the total number of parts will come. This is total number of parts. 2 plus 3 plus 5 is the total number of parts. And out of that, 3 parts is the lotus. And using this concept, we are going to solve these kind of problems. Okay, I'll meet you in the next video with yet another interesting way of learning ratios. There's a little more to learn about ratios. Let's learn about it more in the next video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.